Hey, good morning. Friday here. Good to be with you guys. Wild weather in Wisconsin. Looking at a 30-degree swing today. Overnight lows 38. Looking at highs of 68. A little chilly here for the end of May, but looking forward to the warmer temps. Right now, July corn up 3 at 5.93. We've got July beans up 12 at 12.36 and a quarter. We got Chicago wheat up 8 at 6.12 and a quarter. We got KC up 13 and a half at 8.31 and a half, and we've got spring wheat Minneapolis up 13 and three quarters at 8.19 and a quarter. Sounds like the debt ceiling talks are progressing along. Equities are a little bit higher. Real quick, we're heading into Memorial Day weekend. I just want to take a moment and make sure that we're all reminded and remember that this weekend is about all of the servicemen and women that actually, that lost their lives for our great country and for our freedoms. And let's not forget to take a moment and remember their sacrifice as we enjoy this weekend. We are in a weather market here in the grains. This is your 7-day cumulative precip map, a little bit wetter than what it was when we ran this on Wednesday. Obviously, people are still going to point to the dryness or lack of moisture in Illinois and the Indiana areas, and we're certainly not going to discount that. Let's flip over to some charts. Here's your Deesh corn chart. 5 to 10% box off the 490 low. That's been typical in here for the last couple of years, is a 5 to 10% bounce. We're in about the middle of that. I think this is a good area to be looking at rewarding with some cash sales. 20% bounce puts you up at 590. Can we get to that area? Absolutely. What's it going to take? Probably some continued dry weather, funds covering, and maybe even flipping to a net long position. Do you want to sit here and wait out for that level? That's entirely up to you. Personally, I think making some cash sales in here, maybe re-owning 50% of that back with some calls in case this thing does get hot and run, keeps you on board with fixed risk on the downside. Give us a call if you got any questions on that. Going over to the soybean chart here, again, downtrend as well. What we found interesting is I measured out a lot of these moves. They're running around 8 to 9 bars, basically 12 to 15-day moves. So from that last consolidation period, it was a 12-day move. We've fallen down about straight down $1. That was about a 12-day move. I think that recent low here yesterday was probably a fake out. If funds want to cover or if they get squeezed, you're probably looking at 1250. That's an easy target to get back to in here on the bean market. Going over to wheat, here's what we're looking at. Higher low setup. You had that lower low come in. We had that rally back to 9 resistance. And now we're trying to build this higher low. I think this really helps the bulls out and can certainly build some momentum to get the ultimate push through 9 into 950, even to 10. But right now, I think there's probably still going to be a little bit of selling pressure left at 9. It's been a pretty tough area to break through. But ultimately, we got to like a higher low if this develops. Here's your drought monitor week over week. Not much change. You're getting a little bit more dryness here, like in the Illinois area, parts of Iowa. But we do want to take a moment and compare, to the first of the year. So if you go back to January, overall it looks like things have improved quite a bit. Bears might point to this, as part of their argument is why, this weather market or weather rally might not have as much legs as people want. So just something to keep in mind. Um, Ultimately, weather volatility is here. You're getting midday weather map updates. You're going to see prices move. So make sure that you adjust your marketing plans. We like puts, we like calls. They're going to give you fixed risk with upside protection. If you wanted to, delay or defer a decision without, getting blown out in either direction. Again, like you said, midday, you're going to get weather adjustments. There's going to be volatility. Lastly, and I think this is kind of important that bears might point to, and we're just trying to paint both sides of the pictures here. Corn export sales need to average 21.5 million bushels to hit the latest revised USDA target. And the last time we got close to that export number was 7 weeks ago at 21 million bushels. So again, the Bears still have a case in here too, or at least why these rallies might have a little bit of a cap to them. Ultimately though, it's just going to come down to what you can live with. So, adjust your marketing plans, make some decisions. These are good values to protect. Hey, look, we really appreciate you guys again tuning in, being here with us. We hope everybody has a great a weekend. We'll be back with our opening call video for our subscribers. Enjoy your Memorial Day and take a moment to remember all of those servicemen and women that ultimately gave their lives for our freedoms.